On the news this morning, Anambra government awards over 750 kilometers of roads in 3 years. APGA National Working Committee commends Soludo on transformational leadership. President Tinubu declares a state of emergency in Rivers State. Israel launches more strikes on terror targets in Gaza. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. Anambra State government has reassured that its administration is still on track, laying the foundation for the new Anambra. Governor Chukwuma Soludo stated this during a media parley at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, as part of activities to mark his government's 3 years in office. We have details of that report.
The governor, who spoke on its administration's 5 pillars of development, including security, law and order, economic transformation and infrastructure, human capital and social agenda, governance, rule of law and value system, and the environment, stressed that Anambra is on the right trajectory, while recalling the early days of his administration and the enormous challenges that he met on ground, such as the high rate of insecurity, backlog of pension and gratuity, among others. The governor pointed out that he came prepared for the job and has put in a lot of efforts to actualize the vision of a livable and prosperous smart megacity.
Our mission is to lay the foundations for that new Anambra, envisioned in 2006 as being the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley, Vision 2070, and now in the Soludo solution, to have Anambra as a livable and prosperous, smart mega city. One that is the preferred destination to live, to work, to invest, to learn, to relax and enjoy. And just to put it succinctly, to change Anambra's narrative from being a departure land to becoming a destination of such.
Speaking on the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley, Anambra 50-year development plan, the Soludo solution, the People's Manifesto, Governor Soludo spoke about the over 750 kilometers of road awarded, with over 420 of them asphalted, the truly free education that has increased enrollment into public schools that made Anambra become the state with the lowest out-of-school children in the country. The governor also revealed that the free antenatal care and delivery services, including cesarean operation by his government in public health facilities, has benefited over 102,000 women with zero mortality rates, among others, emphasizing that his policies are crafted to benefit the poor, the downtrodden, and the forgotten.
Envisioning Anambra as the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley. Anambra is so well positioned. We had the largest market in West Africa. Anambra has boundary with the north, boundary with the south, with rivers, with 3 southeastern states. We're a hub, a commercial hub, and we can also become a national logistics hub.
200,000 families in Anambra State have received 2.2 million coconut and palm seedlings by Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration in a bid to take them out of poverty. Our correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim completes the story.
Governor Soludo, who disclosed this during a media chat with journalists at the government house, Oka, on his 3 years anniversary, explained that in few years' time, The seedlings will begin to yield to not only take care of internal food consumption, but they will also be exportable produce. Governor Soludo pointed out that the initiative will also save Anambra State from erosion, which he said has a small land mass, adding that his administration has planted 1 million trees within the state to stop erosion menace.
The environment is our existential threat, and so we're dealing with that in terms of flood controls, fiscal planning. We have to plan like no other place in the country. Flood controls, erosion controls, and fiscal planning, enforcements, and so on and so forth. Actually trying to replan the whole state for sustainability.
In a significant boost to healthcare delivery in Anambra State, the newly constructed General Hospital in Okpoko, Obaru local government area, has been commissioned. The Minister of Health, Professor Ali Pate, alongside Governor Chukwuma Soludo, performed the function as part of his administration's 3 years in office. We have details of that report.
Recall that the hospital is one of the 5 general hospitals built by the present administration to cater for the health needs of the people, especially the poor, downtrodden, and the forgotten. It became operational 1 year ago. The event, attended by key government officials, healthcare professionals, and community leaders, marks a major step towards improving access to quality medical services for residents of Okpoko and surrounding areas. During the commissioning ceremony, Governor Soludo emphasized his administration's commitment to enhancing healthcare infrastructure throughout the state, saying that the commissioning is a way of opening doors to better health, improved wellness, and a brighter future for the people.
But for me, this is homecoming. I am here also, I think the way we did on the same 18th of March. That day, I came with my wife and we were all jumping around everywhere. We are back here now to see the new Okpoko. What we have come here today to do, this is only the beginning. This is a very, very important case study in urban regeneration. From slum, I saw one of the banners saying that up there, worst urban slum in the southeast to a new heaven. That's what the banner is saying down there, and I can say it very clearly. And that actually summarizes where we were and where we are.
The new Okpoko General Hospital has modern medical equipment, expanded facilities, and improved patient care services, just as it is now equipped to provide a range of services, including emergency care, maternal and child health services, and general outpatient services.
All Progressives Grand Alliance ABGA National Working Committee has launched the transformational leadership of Governor Chukwuma Soludo. ABGA National Working Committee, led by its national chairman, Barrister Sly Ezokenwa, and the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC National Chairman, Alhaji Yusuf Dantali, stated this while undertaking a tour of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's project sites in Anambra State. Kenechukwu Chukwudi sent in this report.
According to former Governor Dame Etiaba, the projects are sights to behold, describing the beauty of the areas as marvelous, and recalled that Governor Soludo during the campaign stated that he is committed to turning the state into Dubai, Taiwan, and said to the glory of God that he is working the work. She thanked the governor for having the development of the state at heart. She acknowledged that the only way to sustain the rapid transformation ongoing is to stick with a person with provable integrity who has shown he can do more with less.
Today, with what I have seen, I give glory to God. He is really walking the walk.
Yes.
And that is why I say, any governor that comes in, let him or her, like myself, have the development of Anambra State.
Bishop Kuka, at each of the Soludo landmark projects, prayed for the governor for good health and greater achievements to come, even as he marks his 3rd year anniversary in office.
The solution vision of Dubai, Taiwan must be sustained to avoid abandoned projects. A former governor of Anambra State, Dame Virgie Etiaba, stated this during the project tour of the Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration in Awka, alongside the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Most Reverend Matthew Kuka. Correspondent Chibuzo Bidike fired this report. We apologize for the mix-up of the video. The video you watched earlier was the story I just read. Apologies for that. Now moving on, more positive reactions have continued to trail Governor Chukwuma Soludo's developmental project as the Accountant General of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwudi Okoli, says the project executed in different parts of the state have endeared the governor to the people. Speaking to the ABS in Awka, Dr. Okoli, who described the achievements of Governor Soludo within 3 years as lesion, maintained that the governor has continued to match his word with action, saying that Anambra State can now boast of new government house and lodge of international standards under the Soludo administration. He added that the massive road infrastructure going on in the 3 senatorial districts of Anambra State, in addition to prompt payment of workers' salaries and pensions to retirees, as well as other interventions in critical sectors of the economy, are indications that Governor Soludo is committed to good governance. The Anambra State Accountant General, while affirming that Governor Soludo has, through his purposeful leadership, restored people's confidence in governance, called on the people of the state to sustain their support and prayers to the Soludo administration, reminding them of the need to always pay their tax and levies promptly to enable the government continue to serve them better. Away now from state stories, we have a story coming from the National, and that is the following persistent political crisis in Rivers State. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared a state of emergency in that state. President Tinubu said that by this declaration, Rivers State Governor Mr. Siminalayi Fubara excuse me. God of mercy. I apologize for that. And moving on, President Tinubu said that by this declaration, Rivers State Governor Mr. Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the State House of Assembly are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. The president nominated retired Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas as administrator to take charge. Details will come your way in our subsequent bulletin. And now on the foreign scene, the Israeli military says it is carrying out extensive strikes in the Gaza Strip, with the Hamas-run health ministry reporting that more than 400 Palestinians have been killed. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, said it was attacking what it called terror targets belonging to Hamas, and the strikes are continuing even as the IDF recently issued fresh evacuation orders for many areas. The Deputy Interior Minister in Gaza and the highest-ranking Hamas security official in the territory, Mahmoud Abu Wafa, is among the dead. This is the largest wave of airstrikes in Gaza since the ceasefire began on January 19. Talks to extend the Gaza ceasefire have failed to reach an agreement. On sports news, the Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, CP Ikioye Orutugo, has proposed to partner with Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, to organize sports competitions with the market community and relevant stakeholders to enhance the police's relationship with the public, thus promoting a sense of community bonding and trust. While receiving members of SWAN, Anambra State chapter in his office at Oka, CP noted that this initiative is a great way to promote social cohesion and improve communication between law enforcement and the public. According to the CP, this will create a positive and engaging environment for the public, and by so doing, showcase the importance of sport in building bridges between law enforcement and the community. Responding, the state chairman, SWAN, Mr. Chimezie Ananso, thanked the CP for receiving the association and expressed readiness to partner with the command to actualize its goals. And with that news, we conclude. Now remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. Anambra government awards over 750 kilometers of roads in 3 years. APGA National Working Committee commends Soludo on transformational leadership. President Tinubu declares state of emergency in Rivers State. And on the foreign scene, we brought you a report that Israel has launched more strikes on terror targets in Gaza. And that's it on the news this morning. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Ngokoye. Good morning and have a great day.